Men. What's a compliment you wish women gave more often? I enjoy being with you. Being around you makes me feel safe. I feel so safe and relaxed when I'm with you. Then if time and space permits, she gets lifted into the air and off to the bedroom we go. That is the magic phrase for me. By the way, my last long-term GF had a way of intoning "you're cute." That meant it was F time. I want that again. That train set is impressive. You were right. And it's really cool that you have such elaborate backstories for each little person in the town. Wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be disrespectful by calling them little. You were clear about that earlier. Apostrophe. Hey, so are you auditioning for any additional friends? Not just interested in your railway layout. Honest. Sign me up too. I like when people compliment my style. I also like when they point out specific things of my personality, like I'm charming or funny, or like they enjoy talking to me. I love that. Style is such a personal thing, so it feels good when people actually notice the effort. And compliments on personality hit even deeper. It's like someone really sees you, not just the surface. After lots and lots of years, this one is still on my mind. Your hugs are wonderful and feel very nice and safe. I heard it not only my GF at that time, BZT also from various friends of all genders. Pro tip, hug them tightly and reposition arms as needed to get as much contact with them and as little free space between you as possible. Upper body only for friends. Whole body when appropriate. Stand proudly on stable legs. Hold them firmly, but don't suffocate them. Close your eyes. Breathe steadily and enjoy the moment. Enjoy how close you are. Imagine you are wrapping the universe around them and be mindful of their movement. If they want to reposition arms or body weight, let them. If they want to release the hug and let go, let them. When either of you wants to stop, release the hug slowly so it doesn't end abruptly. The transition from hug to standing alone should be gradual, as if unwrapping your individual universes from one another. Also, there might occasionally be a little dizziness, so be careful not to let each other fall or stumble. It's generic, but your hot has been extremely rare, and it would be nice to hear that more often. You just gotta spend more time in bars. I'm a bartender and hear this all the time, but never from sober people. The thing I respect most about the men I look up to in life is their reliability and consistency, their emotional intelligence, and their care for their community and family. I think telling a man simply that you appreciate his efforts or notice the things he does for others will make him feel much better than complimenting his physical appearance. Of course, physical acknowledgements never go astray, but complimenting a man's character takes first place in my opinion. This exactly, especially as a married man and father. Hearing my wife say thank you for taking care of us feels so great. You are kind. You are a good guy. Oh, wait. That's ruined. Literally anything. I'm starving out here. I crept your profile. You seem like such a genuine dedicated dad. While there are many present dads, there are many less who put concerted effort to find things to do that you and your son would both enjoy, and more men need to be like you. You come off slightly more intelligent than the general population, which in my opinion is an incredibly sexy trait to have. There's not much more that'll get women going than a man that can teach them something. You're also 6'7". Feeling tiny as a woman next to our man makes us more confident, feel safer, and obviously implicates a lot of fun in bed. If you could toss them around. Hope this raises you up a little bit. It really turns me on when you open up about your feelings and just be vulnerable for a while. Apostrophe. You want to hear this as rarely as possible, because it's a trap. You probably should avoid the type of women who would use that as a trap. Women don't tend to compliment men that aren't a potential boyfriend or more, because creepy men have ruined it for regular men on receiving any kind of compliment due to their actions once complimented. They compliment guy friends that they know aren't trying to sleep with them reasonably often as well. Creeping so hard because I compliment my husband multiple times a day, but if it can be a more meaningful compliment, I love it. I mean, really, either one of those would leave me grinning all day. I made a decision a few years ago to be free with compliments to both men and women. It's so easy. This is a way Me too. The one that can never do wrong is I'm proud of you, and its variations. I once said to a man, "Excuse me sir, but I don't see no ring on your finger." While he was on the job actively looking for bullet shells, he smiled so hard, lol. The bashfulness of men getting catcalled is so adorable, isn't it? So funny, but true. When I asked my husband this question, gagging noises was in the list he rattled off to me. It's funny. BC, it was meant to be. He's probably uncomfortable talking about the truth. Classic deflection. Done it myself. Hell. Do it myself, lol. Quite literally any compliment whatsoever would be a nice change. Looked at your profile a bit. You have good taste in games and like art, which I think is nice. Also, I don't know what you look like, but your Reddit avatar looks cute. 3. I always feel safe and wanted when I'm with you. I love the way you feel inside me. My girlfriend said recently that she feels seen with me. A British woman once told me you have a glorious cock. I've been riding that compliment for about 20 years now. 20 years later, and it's still paying rent in your head. That's the power of a good compliment. You are enough. Cool shirt when I'm wearing a band tee, cause that means they have good taste in music. So that gives me a starting point to strike up a conversation. I'll also accept nice tits. You carry groceries like Hercules? I don't think that's a very good compliment, to be honest. Why? Hercules is famous for being incredibly strong. That compliment is her being impressed that he can manage to bring in all the shopping in one go. It's best when you tell other people about it, not us. Your hot doesn't land as well as my boyfriend is so hot. That was good. Do you drink a lot of pineapple juice? Make that orange. Be true. Orange now partial to the juice of the apple of pine. I would roll my eyes if I heard your suggestions. I think a simple appreciation is best without the superlatives. Wow, you're pretty strong luck, pretty strong, damn right mom. I'm lucky that I don't live in a compliment desert, but I rarely get complimented on my looks. I'm funny and that's awesome. I'm nice and people tell me so. But if anyone said I was good looking, I would be so happy. So that one compliment you scratched off the list. Op. That's the F1 I want. You're not supposed to compliment a woman for the thing she was born with, you're supposed to compliment the choices that she makes. I like your blouse is better than I like your tits, but for men, the only compliments we get are on our accomplishments. So if anybody just wanted to tell me you have beautiful eyes, that would be awesome. I hate that people say, don't compliment a woman for her looks. Last year an acquaintance of mine told me I have a great body and no one had ever said anything like that to me before. Now when clothes don't fit, I know it's the problem of the clothes, because I have a great body. Real compliments are powerful. I hope you find someone who can appreciate your face/body. I would like to hear that the time and effort I spend with my kids after a long day at work is appreciated. The book reading, the brushing of teeth routine, praying, etc. That the time away from home to provide for my family, the long commute to work for a job I do not enjoy is appreciated. I would like to hear that, how I love her, think of her, and treat her as cherished. You're cute and I think you should try talking to women more.